Most legendary cigars live on their reputation. This one earns it still, every single draw. This is Stay Smokin'. Hey, how you doing? This is Paul. Here I am. The Father's Frontier continues, and you're not Kayla.
No, Cole today is the voice of God. So
Cole, who's
switching it
usually
up.
here, is over there as the voice of God in my ears and in your ears as well.
Yeah.
So Kayla couldn't be with us today. We wish her the best, but she'll be back tomorrow. So the Father's Frontier continues, and it's leading up to Father's Day. So of course, Cole, you ready to groan?
Sorry?
Are you ready to groan?
A little bit. Yeah,
Okay,
let's do it.
here goes. All right. So there's my my dad joke of the day. Why did the cowboy adopt a dachshund?
Why?
Because he wanted to get a long little doggy. Hey, yo, hey. And you laughed. You actually laughed.
I laughed, yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. He's laughing at that. You know what?
I was laughing at the rim.
At the rim shot?
Yeah.
I was hoping for that. Bing, bing. But okay, I'll deal with the rim shot. Yeah, it's definitely it's dad time, so it's got to be dad jokes. And as I said before, the bigger the groan, the better for the dads. And I get that. Today, as mentioned, I am going to be smoking a legendary cigar, one that is at the moment and has been for a few years my favorite cigar of all time. Hence why it's on my list of the good, the dad, and the ugly. And it's in the good list for sure. It is the Padron 1964 Anniversary Series Torpedo Maduro. And let me just tell you a little bit about it right here. So its origin is from Nicaragua. It's medium to full-bodied. The size, it comes in a box-pressed 6x52. The flavors and aromas are layered notes of cocoa, espresso, dark earth, roasted nuts, and sweet spice, underscored by hints of leather, wood, and a natural tobacco sweetness that lingers on the finish. The notable aspects, it's handmade in Nicaragua using sun-grown Nicaraguan Maduro wrapper over Nicaraguan binder and long filler. These have rested for a minimum of 4 years. Hence why it's so damn tasty. A little bit of cigar history here. This series was introduced in 1994 to celebrate Padron's 30th anniversary. Founded in 1964 by Cuban immigrant Jose Orlando Padron in Miami, Padron Cigars began as a small family business built on traditional Cuban cigar-making techniques. In 1970, the company moved its tobacco operations to Esteli, Nicaragua, where it established a reputation for meticulous aging and exceptional consistency, and that's for sure. Today, Padron remains family-owned and is widely regarded as one of the most respected premium cigar manufacturers in the world. The Torpedo Vitola in the 1964 line received recognition as the 2021 Cigar of the Year from Cigar Aficionado. And as I said, it is my favorite cigar. At the moment, nothing has topped it. Some come close. Rocky Patel 60 actually is up there for me. This is definitely, this is my favorite. The suggested pairing, it pairs naturally with a coffee, specifically a Cigar Chief coffee, or aged spirits. And the specific pairing, which I'm going to enjoy today, is a iced Cigar Chief coffee, thanks to our buddy Carter, who works in the front shop. So if you come here to our location, you can ask, Zach makes a great coffee. Terry makes a good coffee. Ryan makes a great coffee. But Carter is the specialist when it comes to iced coffee. And that's what I'm going to be enjoying with this stick today. So should I just get to it?
Yeah. Real quick before we go.
Yeah.
2 things. Shout out to the guys and gals out there.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
amazing.
Who's here? Now we got Chase is on the Instagram. Chase, who actually is one of my students who just graduated. Congrats on the graduation again into the class of 2026. Chase, thanks for joining.
Yep.
The 60 is, yes, the 60 is definitely, are you saying chef's kiss? Yes, the 60 is very nice. Have you had one of these Padron 64 anniversaries, Chase? Let me know. Who else is up with us on the other chats?
So right now we have B-Movie on YouTube.
B-Movie, what's up?
He says, hey boys, and hi Kayla. Well, Kayla is not here, but we will pass on the message that you said hi. She's just out of the office for today.
She's out of the office for today. She'll be back tomorrow. Hence why Cole is the voice in our ears and not the face usually sitting next to me here. So yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, and Carrie's here. Howdy, partner. How y'all doing? Hey, how y'all doing?
I will also add that YouTube might be a little bit iffy today. Just some connection issues with the
Yeah.
Wi-Fi today.
Oh, and another thing, if you hear some like construction noise coming through the through your speakers or your headsets, it's because we have some renovations going on. I think they're adjusting a new AC line or something,
Yeah.
and it was getting pretty loud in here earlier. So we're like, maybe it'll stop during the stream. So if you hear anything, that's what that noise is.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah. Do you want to get an overhead on the cigar, actually?
Yeah, man, let's do that. Okay, I'm going to just bring it into view over our lovely ashtray here. Yes, it's that's a classic, Padron torpedo, box pressed, very nice. 64 anniversary. Look at that, Maduro.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And the torpedo. So usually I will use my V cutter when I'm cutting a cigar. However, because it's a torpedo, I wanted to try just going back to a straight cut for this, because with a torpedo end, you have, it's very forgiving. Like if you cut a little bit too little, you can always go a bit further. And there's all kinds of variations. If you want a tighter draw and a tighter draw closer to the tip, and larger as you go, whatever. You get the idea.
Yeah, more forgiving. And another one that's more forgiving as well is pigtails.
Pigtails, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I'm gonna be having, I believe. Oh no, does the barbecue pig have a pigtail? I can't remember.
It sure does.
It sure does. Yeah, so I'll be doing that I believe I'll be smoking that on Friday as part of the good, the dad, and the ugly. Now, when I say ugly in that list, it's not because the cigars are bad. It's just they're different looking. So we figure on the theme, that Western theme, and the good, the dad, and the ugly, we'd put a couple of different looking cigars. So the barbecue pig looks like kind of like a Polish sausage or something.
Yeah.
Right? And then the other one is the backwoods honey bourbon. Reason being, Clint Eastwood traditionally smoked a Toscano when he, that little cigarillo that stuck out of the side of his mouth throughout all his films. And we don't have any at the moment, so I figured a backwoods honey bourbon would be an adequate replacement in that regard. And then what was the third one? Oh yeah, the 123 Culebra, which is the 3 cigars coiled into one, just because the different look of it, right?
Yeah. I will say though, if you are looking at Toscanos, add them to your wish list.
Yeah.
You'll get an email notification when they come in stock.
Yeah. Now you were kind enough to gift me a couple that were left in the that you had, and I have them in my humidor at home. But apparently I don't need to keep them in the humidor, but I did just for safekeeping. I will be enjoying those sometime this weekend.
I would be careful putting them in with your non-flavored sticks because they are extremely strong smelling.
They're in a separate bag?
Okay, yeah, then you might be good.
Okay,
yeah.
All right.
Well, let's get light in it.
Let's get light in this for sure. You're jealous, aren't you?
Honestly, a little bit. I have been wanting to try one of the Anniversary Series and Padron, but I've always gravitated to more the budget-friendly the 2000 series.
Right.
Yeah.
Before I do, if you don't mind, I'm just going to take off this hat just for now. I know we got the Western theme going. I still got the Western shirt. It's just that these headphones, which I can't put on properly with the hat on, keep on sliding down. It's very distracting. So, oh, that's better. Okay, now I can hear you right as well. Okay. Toasty time.
There's a chat at YouTube. Sorry if I am butchering this. Mumble Italian 5. I'm also here on YouTube. Usually I go as Bright Spirits on Instagram. And B Movie says Toscanos are great. And yeah, don't mix them with other cigars.
Definitely. Okay. Good to know how though. Like I said, I have them in a separate bag. This is.
Yeah, they tell you don't put them in a humidor, just strictly on the way that they fire cure the tobacco as well.
You know what? I cut it a bit too tight. I'm gonna open up a bit more. There we go.
There you go. Get a better draw on that.
Mm.
There you go.
There's a reason why this is my favorite, and it's right off the bat. Like I'm already tasting cocoa. It's smooth and chocolatey.
Mm-hmm.
It's so tasty.
Would you say this is going to be a chocolate bomb?
Yeah, but you know what? It's more than a chocolate bomb. Like there's the leather. There's definitely a woodiness to it. No, it's a chuckle. I'm gonna sit back and relax
All right,
already.
go
You
for
know
it.
what? And the other thing that's very telling, as you know, is when I bring this tool in, and this for those who haven't seen it yet, it's my little two-prong tool for at the end when I don't want to stop, the enjoyment of a stick. I use this so I don't burn my fingers and I can smoke it all the way down to the nub. So I've got this on hand this time, knowing full well I'm going to get there with this. Um, Chase, haven't tried a Padron, but for me, the Padron 2000 is one of this Padron, the Padron 2000 is one of my faves I've tried. Yeah, absolutely. The Padron 2000 is just like any other Padron, consistently really good and consistently, on a lot of people's lists up there, right? You said you also enjoyed 2000?
I really like the 2000. It is up there in my list of favorites, though nothing beats the Purple People Eater. Sorry, Paul.
I know, I
Uh,
know.
and Chase, I don't know if you traveled to the area for school, but definitely if you did and you're going home soon, come by and pick up some of those.
Oh
The
yeah.
Purple People
He
Eaters
was
are great.
actually here with a couple other grads, Tyler and Shivam, who were here. Was it last Thursday?
I believe so.
Yeah, they were here to come visit, and they enjoyed a stick each in the lounge, and we sat and chatted for a while after I was done work. So yeah, Chase will be coming here, I'm sure. He comes here every so often. So when you do, yeah, we'll hang out. Come say hi, and we'll hang out, and definitely pick up one of these. Again, Padron 1964 Anniversary Series Torpedo Maduro. It's my favorite, and I'm realizing again why. And I'm so lucky because I'm able to have this today and as work. This is part of my job. I'm getting to enjoy this. So this is
Yeah.
fantastic. I don't feel like I'm working. I feel like I'm just hanging out with my buddy Cole, everybody here. Rainmaker's here too. Hey, Rainmaker. Padron
it going?
Tubo 90, my fave Padron. Okay, all right. I haven't had a Tubo 90, but since Rainmaker said so, I will have to try that as well.
I'm going to call you Bright Spirit. I know it's a different name on YouTube, but I'm more akin to seeing you on Instagram. But Bright Spirit on YouTube says my favorite Vitola of that blend is the Imperial.
Oh, okay. Why? How so? Any particular reason, or just your preference? Hmm. And John, if you're watching, I know Carrie, you're watching. If John's watching, I know you've got a few of these in one of your humidors. He has a bunch of humidors at the house, and in his shop, and I'm sure he has a couple of these. We enjoy these as much as we can when we get together.
Yeah. Think you're going to be able to finish it today?
Oh, be able to on the stream?
On the stream.
Maybe. I don't know how long we're gonna go. I know we have some stuff to talk about, the golf tournament, some
Yep.
Father's Day stuff. But he's watching. Cool. But even if we end the stream before I do, I'm gonna be taking this back to my desk, which is another perk of being here is we can smoke at the desk, not cigarettes. We don't smoke cigarettes in here.
No.
I had it. In fact, I had a pipe earlier today.
Yes. Yeah, you did.
I had some of the leftover in a baggie, of course, leftover Pesse Canoe Yellow Label tobacco I enjoyed at my desk, and that was lovely. And I walked over to the break room to get a drink, and I was able to walk with my pipe and enjoy it.
Yeah,
It was
it's
great.
definitely a it's definitely a weird feeling when you first start doing it. I know at this point I'm used to it. I've smoked enough cigars at my desk and pipes at my desk that it's just kind of a normal thing now. But when you first started, it's like, oh my God, I can really do that. Like you don't feel like it feels like you shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
And that something's wrong.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because when I first started here, and all of a sudden there's this waft of aromatic smoke, and I look around like, where's that coming from? And then there's, Cole, you're right next to me on your desk, and you're smoking a pipe, and it's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. Either that or a cigar. Chase, you're saying that probably better management than some other businesses. I'm glad you said so because it's definitely the case. Before I was working here, I was pretty much a weekly regular on Fridays. I'd come here with my buddy Rob, and we'd enjoy a stick together and just shoot the shit together. And yeah, it's definitely the great people out front, great people in the back. Everybody here. It's a great family feel here, a great team. That's nice. And I think as you come as a regular or as a first time customer, you'll see what we mean when you come visit. So make sure when you go in the front, Terry, Zach, Ryan, Josh McGee, every so often, the manager, he's always out front, very smiley and very very informative. Enzo, who opens the door for us, or Nick. Carter, our young Carter, who makes this. Oh yeah, I haven't had a sip of the drink yet. Carter, who made me this Cigar Chief iced coffee.
How's it with the cigar?
Come
That's what I'm
on,
wondering.
come on. This is I would never I read about this. I haven't done it until now. I haven't done the pairing with an iced coffee. I don't usually drink iced coffees, but I saw that as a suggested pairing, and I thought,
Yep.
Carter is known to make a good iced coffee. Let's try it out. So here I am, and
hmm I remember when
yeah,
Mike was in the store. He was basically like what Carter is now, and he was like the best at making iced coffee and
that's
just
what I've heard.
espresso.
So
Yeah.
Mike's in the back right now, right?
Yeah, he no longer is up at the front. He's shifted roles.
Okay, yeah, but I understand to ask him for what is it what is it? What do you call it when you ask him for a coffee?
Oh, I don't know.
Is it a
Adam.
God coffee or
God
something?
coffee,
God
probably.
coffee?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have to get one from it. But you know what? This one is great. Oh, my connection to my headphones is loosening. Keep on cutting out. Anyways. Oh, Chase, glad to see you're loving the job. Oh, you bet. Come on. Think about it. Who wouldn't love this job? And you know what? Okay, going back to the cigar real quick. I'm only like, what, a half an inch in? And the construction, everything. Yeah, you could probably do an overhead of this right now. The construction, the structure of this is great. The ash is looking really good. And usually, I shouldn't say usually, but a lot of times with cigars, it's the first inch or so. You're not quite getting into it until you get into about halfway through the first third before you start feeling like tasting the certain flavor profile. And in this case, it's right off the hop.
Yep.
And right now, I'm really enjoying this. And I know from experience, this is going to get better in the second, third, and just luxurious in the back end and the back third.
Yeah, a cigar is great when you light it up the first time and you're like, I don't even need to continue smoking this to know it is a bomb cigar.
Yeah, this is a banger. This is definitely a banger.
The one that comes to mind for me was the Judge. My Father the Judge. Have you ever smoked one of those?
I have yet to smoke it.
You need to try one.
Yeah.
You will get the same feeling off of the Judge that you get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one of the first ones before I had one of these, a similar experience, I guess, was the AJ Fernandez New World Maduro. That one was for me. That was my chocolate bomb. That was my favorite. But once I had this, it changed everything. Oh, you're sad. I'm sad. I missed the coffee bar when I was there a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. Well, you know what? There's a lot of renovations still going on. So in a short time, in due time, we're going to be fully open every section of the front here at Cigar Chief, and a coffee bar will be open and in full service. But you can still ask for a coffee when you're here. You may not see the coffee bar because it's not accessible or viewable to the public yet.
Yeah.
But it's certainly a nice machine and pulls great coffee.
Yeah, what they're doing in that room is coming together really nicely. Seeing the progress every day as I walk through. It's come a long way.
Yeah,
since
definitely.
when I first started.
So if you haven't been here in a while and you remember what it was like, say, a year or two ago, a lot of changes, and a lot of changes are still, taking place. So yeah, definitely worth a visit. I know you don't smoke, but you do love coffee. Oh, I know you love your coffee, Carrie. Are you still drinking triple coffees though? Come on. You don't like coffee. You like coffee flavored sugared milk.
Got a couple of YouTube chats here. I'm gonna butcher the name. I apologize, guys. John Rizzuti.
That's John. That's my buddy John.
That's your buddy John. John says hello on YouTube, and B Movie says I got the one My Father Judge left in the humidor, saving that for a nice hot summer day. I have two in my humidor personally. Two of the Grand Robustos and one Toro size.
Yeah. Okay.
Judge.
I know, John. Do you have any Judges left in your humidor? I think you did. Chase, the coolness of iced coffee. Yes, almost. I can't read this without my old man glasses. Sorry, I gotta do this. No, you don't drink triple coffee anymore, Carrie? Okay, just making fun of you. The coolness of iced coffee almost brings out a different depth and flavor combination. They say taste buds are able to pick up more notes from cooler things. Well, you know what? I'm experiencing this. Like I said, I've only had a couple of sips, but my goodness, the milk in there sort of like offsets if there's any sort of bitterness to the cigar, and in this case there's not much at all, but there's always a little bit of bitterness to tobacco. That just neutralizes that, and the cocoa really comes out with the coffee and the coffee notes as well. It is a perfect pairing. Was it party time? This is a different code noise.
Different code noise today. You put an MLG air horn in front of me, I have to hit it.
I feel like we're gonna reggaeton or some like hip music is gonna come on. Okay, hip music.
All right.
How old am I?
You have any guesses?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's either going to be, well, we've already done father related. I think was daddy the other day was the code.
Yep.
Cocoa, coffee. Oh man, we already done cocoa another recently. I think coffee.
Are you locking that in?
I'm locking it in. I know I'm not right, but I'll say coffee.
That is not the
Okay.
right song, the right one.
Okay. All right. What's
It
the
said
code?
wrong. The code today is
Mm,
Francisco.
Francisco. Okay. Wait. Hold on.
I can explain that too if you'd like.
Yeah, I would like an explanation
So,
for Francisco.
Francisco is Jose Padron's father.
That makes sense.
Francisco Padron, he had a big tobacco field in Pinar del Rio, Cuba, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, he had a huge field before Jose came as a refugee, I believe, to the United States and started Padron.
Nice, nice. Now, just to be clear, there's a little bit of a leftover from yesterday.
Yes,
10% off, not just that lift white, but 10% off everything in store and online at cigarchief.com. I would use today's code for one of these or more.
Yes.
I would definitely pick up a 64th anniversary.
I'll quickly fix that up for the guys. I'll just take the code down for a second.
We'll bring that back up. But yeah, so the code today, Francisco, Francisco. And again, good for everything in store and online at cigarchief.com. We're going to talk a bit about Father's Day stuff in a bit, including the golf tournament that's coming up in August. So Father's Day gifts, if you're thinking about cigar or pipe related gifts, including accessories, you can pick those up online at cigarchief.com and use today's code, Francisco. Yeah, for sure. Carrie was so adamant about saying, no, I don't drink triple coffees anymore. triple coffees. Okay. I really do feel spoiled today. This is so good. This is, again, my favorite cigar. Still up there. There's no question. This is way up there. Not way up there. It is number one for me.
Yeah, it's an amazing cigar. I could just tell by the way you're loving it that it is a banger. I'm not even smoking it, and I'm not disappointed by it.
You're disappointed by not having it?
I'm not disappointed by. I'm not smoking it, and I'm not disappointed by it. Like I can smell it out here. Very nice.
Oh, is it permeating through to you?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Really good. And just so anybody who just joined lately, Kayla's not here today, but that's okay. She's just not in the office today, and she'll be back tomorrow. So we wish her the best. So I know we always miss hearing her dulcet tones, but it's cold today. Instead of being next to me, he's over there. And those construction noises you hear every so often, yeah, there's some renovations going on.
I would have put the code up just one more time so we can fix up that little mistake that I made there.
The draw is getting a bit tight on me.
Code is Francisco. 10% off code for the entire site wide.
Yep. Everything in store and online. Yep. And when we talk about some of those gifts, that potential Father's Day gifts that we'll talk about, there's that code can be used today for sure. And if you miss it, it's good until midnight Eastern Standard Time today. And if you miss that and you're watching this at a later date, there'll be another code every day. We are giving away codes. Well, definitely Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have a bit of a shorter stream, but there'll be specific codes for specific products as well.
I will say today's stream is probably going to be a little bit shorter than usual. Yeah.
You still hearing all that construction out there too?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it is what it is. I know. What kind of events do we have coming up, Paul?
Okay, this is the important one, the big one, and I'm going to have a sheet here to explain the golf tournament that we have going on, and it's on. When is the date of this exactly? Oh, August 7th. Friday, August 7th, we have the Cigar Chief's 5th annual golf tournament. Before I say anything about it, this is all for a good cause. It's at the Marshes Golf Club in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, if you're not familiar. Tournament details, again, I'll have to use the dad glasses here. Oh, it's appropriate. It's Father's Day week, Father's Frontier. So it's an 18-hole shotgun scramble at Marshes Golf Club in Ottawa. 8 a.m. registration, golf challenges with prizes, closest to the pin, longest drive, all that sort of thing. Exclusive samples of sponsors' new product lines. When we get more details on the sponsors that'll be joining us, we'll let you know. But rest assured, there's going to be some really cool prizes, some really cool swag to gain at this place, to acquire at this tournament. Exclusive samples of sponsors' new product lines. It's $550 per person or $2,200 for a group of 4. And what's included? Exclusive. This is really cool. Exclusive Cigar Chief gift package with over $300 of cigars and exclusive accessories. That alone right there is pretty much, you get the golf and you get $300 worth of cigars and exclusive accessories. You can't beat that. A to-go box lunch at Marsh's Golf Club. Awesome. And dinner and reception with culinary creations by Chef Clifford Linus at Brook Street Hotel. I've stayed at the Brook Street with Lisa in the past. It's an awesome hotel.
Nice.
Specially curated tournament prizes, including one-of-a-kind items, all in support of the Quinte Mohawk School. So a great cause as well. Something that Cigar Chief is very proud of. Sponsor a lot of well-meaning, charities and causes and so on. So the Quinte Mohawk School will definitely benefit from this golf tournament. What a great day out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all in a good cause. Support the kids, right?
Support the
Make
kids.
sure they're having the best time they can with going through the education system. Bright Spirit on YouTube says, "Is that an elf quote? Francisco.
What? Oh, why is that ringing a bell?
Elf.
Yeah,
He says it's an elf quote, but I don't know.
Francis, is that one of the other elves, or who's Francisco? Oh, wait, isn't that somebody who works at the publishing company? I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember. I didn't even watch Elf this year, which is kind of weird.
What? That's
Yeah.
it's a tradition at our place. It's
Yeah.
part like Die Hard, Elf, and Home Alone, of course. What else? We never watch A Wonderful Life. Just trying to think of what else. But Elf is definitely, it's Elf and Die Hard. And I know there's always that argument that Die Hard's not a Christmas movie. It could happen at any time. I disagree. It's completely a Christmas movie.
Yeah. And just for Bright Spirits, Francisco, sorry, is the name of Jose Padron's father.
Right. Carrie's asking, where can I find the info online? How do you register for the golf tournament? So if you go to the homepage at cigarchief.com, there's a banner up top. Scroll through, and you'll get to the golf page. You click on that, and it'll give you all the information there.
I believe you have to have at least a team of 2 to sign up. I believe,
Is that
but
right?
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
I don't want to throw any false information out.
Right. And Chase says Will Ferrell. Yeah, Will Ferrell classic Elf. Yeah.
World's greatest coffee.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Comes back. This coffee sucks. Paul, I actually watched a movie that you recommended last night.
Can we mention it on the air?
Yeah, I don't think we can talk about some of the really bad jokes in it, but I watched Bad Words with I always say Jason Statham, but I know
no, that's totally different. Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
He is well, at first I won't spoil, but just off the cuff, he's kind of like a scam artist who goes through a spelling bee to try to win a prize, and as the movie develops, different plot points happen. It's definitely a watch. I wasn't disappointed with the recommendation.
Yeah, there's some questionable language in it for sure. Hence why it's called Bad Words. That play on the idea that it's all about him, infiltrating spelling bees. And he's an not elderly man, but he's an adult who's entered spelling bees. He found a loophole, and there's a reason why he does this. Like throughout the whole movie, like why is he doing this in the first place?
Yeah.
And that's revealed near the end.
Yeah, the entire time I thought he was just a scam artist.
But it's more than that. It's more than that. Yeah, for sure. Chase, The Holdovers is a new classic for a Christmas movie. Yeah, definitely. Actually, it's more. Was it Christmas or Thanksgiving? No, it is Christmas. They're staying over the holidays for. Yeah. That's definitely a good classic Christmas movie, or could become a new classic Christmas movie. Paul Giamatti, and what's the actor's name who plays the student who is stays over with him? He was fantastic in that movie.
Never heard of The Holdovers.
Shivam is on here too. Shivam, one of Chase's classmates, and one of the students who graduated. Again, congratulations to the class of 2026.
Yeah, congratulations to you all. Congratulations to just anyone who graduated this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, see, I feel like I've been smoking this for a long time, and I'm only just over an inch in, and it's consistently been that cocoa, leather, woodsy, Just for me, this is what a cigar should be. This is everything a cigar should be. There is nothing unnatural about it. And by that I mean, because we've been talking a lot about some flavored cigars. We've been having this discussion off stream as well about flavored cigars versus infused cigars. And it comes down to, when I talk about this, I mean, there's natural cocoa, natural leather, wood, and so on. Everything that makes a good cigar great, this is it right here. And this is my opinion, of course, but hey, in 2021, Cigar Aficionado gave it its #1 rating, and it maintains that. Like I said off the top, there's some that live on their reputation alone, their name alone. And like I said, this one earns it every single draw. Like, it's still great.
I believe for 2025, it was a Padron this year.
Is that right?
Yeah, I believe. I'm going to double check for you. It is the Padron 60th Anniversary Perfecto.
Ah, okay. Yes. Yeah. I have not had that. There's a lot of Padrones I have to still try.
Yeah.
You know what? I haven't had a 2000.
No?
No. And I need to try that.
Yeah, you're going to have to try it.
But when you find something you love, like, yeah, I mean, it's an adventure to try new stuff, but it's kind of like, some people, when they find, like, say, a resort that they like, a destination they like, and they're like, I know what I'm going to get every time I go. And if it's not an adventure trip you're looking for, it's just like, a getaway, what I call a mental enema. Sometimes, like, the adventure trip is not what you're looking for. You're not looking to explore new stuff. You're just looking to get away and enjoy and relax. And if it's sun and beach and drinks and whatever, then you can find that resort and you keep on going back. Fine. Kind of like this great cigar. You find it. Why go different? But I have the pleasure and the fortune of being able to be here and try different cigars and share my experiences with you all. And Cole and I will sit back here and enjoy them together. But this is still tops by far for me.
Take a guess what cigar it actually beat out for #1.
Not the Andalusian Bull. I know that's been #1 in the past and still up there in some listings. What did it? Monte Cristo? No. Well, I have no.
It beat out Cohiba Ambar.
Really?
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I say really, like because, and that's not other one. Like, I don't know. Does that live on reputation primarily and name, or is it genuinely a really great cigar? And which one? I mean, you said the Ambar?
The Ambar beat the Padron 60th Anniversary Perfecto on the 2025 list, beat out the Cohiba Ambar.
And something interesting to note as well is when Cigar Aficionado does its ratings, and I'm sure you've discussed in the past, they do blind tastings, right? So they just rate them according. They're unbanded. They just go off of pure taste, and the judges, rate them according to, without knowing what they're smoking.
Yeah.
And then it's revealed. So it's not reputation based at all. It's purely on what's in their hand and it's in their mouth.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah. I love Cohibas myself, so it was kind of like a little surprising that a Padron beat it out, but I completely understand why it beat it out, considering New World cigars are so popular right now.
Yeah. It's Alex says, what is it called? If you're talking about the cigar I'm smoking right now, it's the, once again, for those who just joined, it's the Padron 1964 Anniversary Series Torpedo Maduro. And like I've said probably too many times already, it's my favorite cigar. And it's on the list of the good, the dad, and the ugly for the Father's Frontier series that we're promoting this week leading up to Father's Day. So when I chose a 3 in each of those categories, 3 good, 3 dad, and 3 ugly, this is the top of the 3 goods. This, the Perdomo 10th Anniversary Maduro, and the Ipicarillo Majestic were the top 3 for me for good. The dads were, what's the list here? I didn't put the list together. Oh, My Father, Flor de las Antillas, Toro Maduro. Now that, unfortunately, and fortunately, I guess, sold out as a result of this sale. But the Foundation, the Wise Man, that we had, the Corollo Double Corona, we had that on Monday, right? And we didn't know what we were having. It was Mystery Monday. Yep. So we knew it was going to be one of the 3, because the third one on the dad is a Bronx Tale from Chaz Palminteri. All 3 of those, of course, the My Father makes sense by name alone. It's going to be in the dad list of the good, the dad, and the ugly.
Yep.
the foundation, the wise man, because, we look at our father figures as wise men in our lives.
Yep.
And then, of course, A Bronx Tale, Chaz Palminteri. It's all about his relationship with his biological father, being pulled between his biological father and the mobster father figure that takes him under his wing. And it's based on the true story of Chaz Palminteri's life. Fantastic movie. I haven't seen it. And then the uglies, just to mention them again, the barbecue pig, fire pig by Casada, which I'm going to enjoy. I think, Cole, you're going to join me on Friday. We're going to enjoy that.
Yep.
And simply on the ugly list, only because of how it looks, not because of its taste or quality. The more because of the looks, the 123 Culebra by Privada Cigar Club. That one is like, the 3 cigars cold into one. That one sold out as well. I don't think we have any more right now until they get replenished.
No,
right?
sold out right now, and they probably won't be replenished. Just on the nature of Pravada,
Oh.
right? You might see a couple like later down the line, but if they send a couple, it is going to be very minimal with how many they send. Just on the fact that they deal in rare stuff.
Right. And you have one, right, in your collection?
I have one in my collection. To be honest, I'm a little frightened to unbundle it because it is such a cool talking piece.
Mm-hmm.
Even for like no one or if someone who's never smoked a cigar in their life and doesn't know anything about it, just be like, look at this,
Right.
and hand it over to them, and they're like, oh my God, what the hell is this?
Yeah, and
So-
that's when I used to work in the industry, in TV industry, I was a producer director of a show called Guitar Picks, and it was talking to people with their guitar collections, whether they were as the general manager of the Gibson factory in Nashville told me, there are players and there are disc players, and there are people who play their guitars are their tools. And then the disc players are the ones who, like just like the car show I did as well. There's people who drive their cars, and then there's the trailer queens, the ones that they roll off and roll onto their trailers, and they put behind velvet ropes. They handle with velvet gloves, and they're just meant to be seen. I like the people who play the guitars and drive the cars. And I think the Culebra falls into that sort of like, it's a piece that you look at, a conversation piece, as opposed to something you may unravel and smoke. It's more of something to look at. It's the aesthetic of it, the uniqueness of it. That's more of why it's in your collection, right?
Yeah. I do have to admit it does take up a lot of room in the humidor. Just on a lot of like headroom and just space in general. Just given on the fact that it's actually slightly bigger than a typical Culebra, I believe.
Was
I
that
think
right? That one?
Culebras are usually about like Robusto, kind of around that size. This one's like a full Toro.
And it's 3 Toros in one.
Yeah,
pulled
3
together.
Toros in one.
Yeah.
Different shades too, which is also the first time. Usually, Culebras are rolled with all the same wrapper. No, this one has Connecticut, a very, very dark, I think Sumatra, and then a third one, I think is Habano.
That dark one must be have some coffee tones to it for sure.
Yeah, it's very strong. I've smoked, so the dark wrapper that they used on that part of the cigar is actually from the Super Sea Monkey by Privada, which is an extremely dark cigar. I'll see if I can pull it up here just so you can kind of get a visual representation of it.
By the way, I lost the ash on this. It was about over almost 1.5 inches long when I lost it, but that's because I kind of let it hit the ashtray a bit, so I didn't mean to lose it, but whatever. I'm sure it's still great. It's still fantastic. Will I be on Friday, Carrie? Yeah, you bet. I'll definitely be on Friday with Cole, probably smoking the barbecue pig. Smoking the barbecue pig sounds like I'm actually going to cook a pig. No, it's the cigar is the barbecue pig, fire pig by Quesada. We'll be smoking that on Friday. So we'll be on Friday. This is something new. We're starting to do daily streams, so we'll be on. We weren't on Fridays before. We will be now. And it's Alex. I mentioned the name of this cigar. I hope that's what you were asking, so I hope I answered your question. Chase, as a man who's never had a Cohiba or Trinidad, definitely overrated, at least from my wallet. Okay, all right. Well, that's, teach their own. Well, you're a young man. I mean, you just graduated, so what's this now we're looking at?
That is the, let me pull that up again. That is the Super Sea Monkey by Privada. That is the wrapper that is on the 123.
Look at the dark. That's Sumatran. Okay, wow.
Yeah, I believe so. I can read you the info here in a second.
Okay,
just gonna pull it down.
Yeah.
All right. So.
And still with this iced coffee again, This is it is a perfect match. You know, and since I've been doing the stream here for the past, like, it's almost been a month now. Wow, time's flying. I've been enjoying different non-alcoholic drinks with the sticks we've been enjoying, and I gotta say, you know, went through that week of trying different sugary drinks like pops, basically, and we tried. You know, I still enjoyed my Dr Pepper blackberry flavor with what we were smoking that day. Root beer, your sarsaparilla, sunset sarsaparilla,
Yep.
really paired well with that stick that day. But this, I think, so far, would I say this is the perfect pair? Well, first of all, perfect cigar. Yeah, this is a really good pairing. Iced coffee, Cigar Chief iced coffee, made by our buddy Carter out front, with this 1964 Anniversary Series Torpedo Maduro.
Real quick before we get close to wrapping, the wrapper on the Super Sea Monkey is a Nicaraguan Cameroon Negro Maduro wrapper.
Okay, wow. Dark, like that. That slid right off.
Yeah, binder is a Nicaraguan Condega, and the filler is a Nicaraguan Esteli Peru mix.
Yeah, before we go, we did want to talk a bit about Father's Day gifts. I mean, we're only like, what, 5 days away from Father's Day. So if you're still looking to purchase something for the dads in your lives or the father figures in your lives, definitely visit cigarchief.com. If you know what the dad in your life or the father figure in your life enjoys as far as smoke is concerned, definitely pick something up and use today's code Francisco for 10% off everything online and in store. If you don't know, I would suggest purchasing one of these. You can't go wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, again, this is not just my favorite. This is on a lot of people's lists, and there's a real good reason why, because it is a fantastic smoke. A little bit more full bodied. So, you know, if you know that the flavor profile of the person in your life who you're looking to purchase for is more on the milder side, you can certainly explore some options there. I might even mention, like, you know, the last really good milder smoke that I had was the Oliva Connecticut Reserva Torpedo. That's a fantastic smoother for a good morning smoke in your coffee.
Yeah, even if you don't know what your father prefers to smoke, you don't know his flavor profile, we have bundles. We've got the Fistful of Stick bundles right now.
Right, the Fistful of Stick bundle is a great option for if you don't necessarily know what they like. There's every cigar in that bundle is worthy of a purchase.
Yeah, Fistful of Stick, as well as the FIFA World Cup bundle.
Oh yeah,
that's currently going on right now.
And not only that, like, you know, there's all kinds of accessories as well. Lighters. Oh, the lighter options that we have here at Cigar Chief are incredible. You know, I was gifted a ST DuPont lighter by a friend of mine, Claudio, for building a deck for him, and it's fantastic lighter. There's a lot of options as far as we're concerned, like, you know, with accessories, and again, everything on there you can use with today's code Francisco, FRANCISCO. Good until midnight tonight. And there's that construction going on again. Fallout. Yes, Chase, Fallout. Well, I mentioned the Sunset Sarsaparilla. Yes, because we got some Fallout fans. Adam and well, everybody back there is a fan of Fallout. I'm a fan of the series. I didn't play much of the game myself. I'm a different type of gamer. I'm an older school gamer.
Yeah, I am completely opposite. I cannot stand the series.
Really?
I do not like it. They took everything that is in the games and took it,
butchered it,
put it in the trash, and decided to write their own thing. But that's, hey, what can I say? I'm not the head of Amazon, so
one day you could be.
Maybe.
You notice I'm using like the coring tool here. It is a very oily, in a good way, very oily stick. So it does get a little bit tight on the draw every so often, which I am not faulting the cigar for. But once I use the coring tool,
I have a message for you, Paul. Lisa on YouTube says, "Hi, handsome."
Oh, is she talking to you?
No, I think she's talking to you.
Hey, Lisa. That'd be my wife, so of course she thinks so.
My wife.
Hi, babe. Yeah, this is, oh my God. I can go on and on. So right now I'm in the middle third, and what I'm picking up now is more of the cocoa, more of the chocolatiness is ramping up a bit. Still woodsy as well, but definitely, you know, cocoa. Chocolate bomb almost makes it sound like it's flavor infused. It's not. This is natural chocolatiness that's coming out of this stick, and it is It's yummy. It's
Yeah.
really. I feel like I could eat this stick. Is how good it is.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not
don't.
going to, but
I was gonna say, don't do that. It might be a little gross. But yeah, chocolate bomb is a term that a lot of people use for non-flavored cigars that
yeah,
just give amazing full chocolate taste.
yeah. This is complex in a really good way. Like there's a lot of stuff going on. So you know what? For time reasons, purposes, I'm gonna have to wrap it up here. But I will say my closing thoughts on the 1964 Padron Anniversary Series Robusto Torpedo here, Maduro, not Robusto, Maduro Torpedo. This is a classic, number one for me, guaranteed for the cigar lovers in your lives or yourselves. Guaranteed, this should be in your humidor, and you should be lighting this up and take your time with it. If you're able to get an iced coffee with it, do so. It's a perfect pairing. Yeah, I can go on and on. I will be, once we wrap this up. This is not leaving my hands. This will be smoked until the very bitter end. Bitter, not bitter. Bitter only because I'm only going to be bitter because it's going to be over. But there's no bitterness to this whatsoever. Again, one last time, Francisco, FRANCISCO, is the code for 10% off everything online on cigarchief.com and in store. Definitely use that code to pick one of these up. And I hope that you can figure out soon what you're buying the father figures in your lives today for this year's Father's Day. Make sure check out the Father's Frontier, the choices that I've put together there in the blog that Cole put together based on the choices that I have of the good, the dad, and the ugly. We'll be revisiting some of those again or another one on Friday. So until then, stay smoking. Stay smoking.